my children and I say, delicious, it's delicious.
Happy to ask your chef Richard, the catchy fighting chef. Ladies and gentlemen, Chef Richard.
Could you tell us some of the motion pictures that you were in? Okay.
Well, most recently, I guess people might, there's lots of kids here, so the Hannah Montana movie, and 17 again with Zac Efron, the Hannah Montana movie with Miley Cyrus. Oh, and yeah, those are good ones.
You'll never know what year, what moment, what day you ate the one thing that stopped that cancer cell from growing, okay? Make sure that you try to do your best. Now, I'm not telling you to do it 24 hours a day, but I'm telling you, get part of your diet into the good stuff. And in keeping with that, I mentioned before that we were going to make an andouille sausage. And an andouille sausage here is made of chicken, okay? Which, again, gives us that healthy alternative. And I said it wrong again, and I keep correcting myself. It isn't a healthy alternative because only people can be healthy. It's a healthful alternative, okay? So things can be healthful, people only can be healthy. Got it? Don't forget it. Okay. Melora, I'm going to slice up this sausage because...
Okay.
Now, do you use sausage, chicken sausage and stuff?
Well, I mean, I do eat pork. I like Italian pork sausage. And pork is a really good meat too because it's also what do they call that? The other white meat or something. It's good because it doesn't have all the. Why is it good? Why is pork better than? Why do they call that the other white meat? And why is it better than? Oh, because it's very low in fat. Pork is very low in fat. Is it really?
When it's grown properly, it is.
Okay. He said when it's grown properly, it is. Wow, that's cool. All right, I'm just putting butter in the pan. I'm just gonna.
Also, we use whipping cream. Try to use regular milk. Stay away from non-fat milk because Dr. Oz tells you that non-fat milk doesn't have it doesn't give your body the opportunity to utilize the fat. And what it does is the things that stay in it turn to sugar, and then you have a problem when it has no fat in it. Okay. So we put a little butter in the pan. I'm going to put the sausage in here. Okay, and we're gonna just brown these sausage a little bit. And while they're browning, we could.
You are my kind of cook. Look at that butter bubbling up. I love that. Delicious. As my children and I say, delicious. It's delicious.
Can't see it. After it browns a little bit, what we do is we add some whipping cream.
Ooh. Browned butter and whipping cream. That's my kind of sauce right there.
Okay.
Oh boy, that looks good.
Whipping cream is great to cook with for a couple of reasons. Numero uno is it does not curdle when it gets hot. If you try to cook something with half and half or regular milk, it will curdle up when it gets hot. Whipping cream will not do that. And whipping cream will also thicken after it heats up for a little bit. So those are helpful little
and it tastes
things.
Delicious too.
Oh, and it tastes very good. You know, you might as well have something that tastes good as have something that doesn't taste good. And the worst thing is when you go to a restaurant and you pay for something that doesn't taste good. Ooh, boy.
That is not good.
That is kind of murder. Okay. Now, as you can see, the little bit of fat that was in the sausage has come out and is floating around there, and the whipped cream and the butter, and it's going to start to thicken just ever so slightly. When it thickens, by the way, unbeknownst to you folks, I was busy. I drained the pasta. Okay, we have a bubbly cream sauce now.
How do I do that with my voice? That's the next question.
And we're ready to put the pasta in.
Putting the pasta in. Putting the pasta in. The pasta is going in the.
And the pasta is, like you said, a little.
You didn't put any like spices or salt or anything in there, did you?
No.
You just let the andouille do its thing.
The andouille does, as they say.
Andouille does.
Okay, we have that. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna take a little piece of sage and I'm gonna throw it on the top of it for a little decor when we're finished. And I think we're gonna have a pretty great little dish here. Okay.
Right,
by the way,
taste it too?
I cut it yesterday.
I'm gonna taste it with a spoon,
Taste it with a
just
spoon.
because that's the kind of gal I am.
but you're welcome to taste a sausage. You're welcome.
Oh, I'm gonna taste it. I'm gonna taste the sausage.
Okay, the proof is in the pudding of this particular dish, ladies and gentlemen.
Creamy, smooth, buttery. Warm, a bit sticky, but I don't care. Even a little spicy, and you still eat it. This is delicious. And look how fast that was, you guys. You could whip that up for your kids. That is so great and so easy.
Well, good.
And delicious.
We like to make things that are easy, and you know something?
Little mac and cheesy, but better.
We like to make things that don't take more than 2 or 3 or 4 ingredients, because once you get past that, you really can't taste much of anything.
Isn't that delicious?
Anyway, yeah, we got a question from you.
Thanks everybody for coming and watching Chef Richard.
Melora, thank you so much for coming.
It was fun.
I wonder if you wouldn't mind, if anybody wants to come up and say hi, please do. Melora will be down here in front of the stage for a couple of minutes, okay? So thanks, Melora, for coming and supporting us.
Happy to ask Chef Richard, the catch and fighting chef. Ladies and gentlemen, Chef Richard. Ah, there you go.
My children and I say, delicious, it's delicious.